So, hello and welcome back to another episode. No, another playthrough of episode 4. We're of course gonna do another playthrough of the Anbennar fantasy mod. Our straw poll is telling us very clearly who's gonna win this. It's gonna be Zokka, and we'll see if we can devour the sun. But before we jump into the game right away, we are gonna put up another straw poll. As always, there will be a straw poll in the description of what I'm gonna play after this playthrough. And we have 5 choices, 3 reoccurring and 2 new ones. The reoccurring choices are gonna be Arakellen, the half-elven raiders here in the east. Well, I think that's basically the thing, they're half-elven raiders. Then we have Wangheim, the harpies in the north. Basically acting like, or more like, similar to Valkyries and such things. We have Uesreno, who has rats to do things. Like, as always, I don't know exactly what these do. I just read the short descriptors, and so I just go from there. So these 3 are the recurring ones. The 2 new ones are gonna be UNC, right here, nearly. God, I'm gonna be able to click the right one. And you wait, is this not a formable? Oh, isn't this the formable? Well, I'll see who I'm gonna form it then with. But yeah, they're basically going a different path of Chi in this area, and they're gonna stay very small as I've seen it. What I'm gonna play them as is gonna be decided. And the last one is gonna be Cornsfield, which doesn't exist at the moment, but they're gonna jump over to the inn, they're one of the adventurers. And they are gonna be kind of dealing with magic and the fear of it. But yeah, those are the 5 choices. Arakellen, Uesrenu, Wengheim, UNC, and Cornsfield. As always, there will be a straw poll description. But without further ado, we're gonna jump into Zokka. So, I have taken a little look at Zokka, but that I only did because, well, Zokka has been around for quite a while. So, I know a little bit about it. But of course, we're gonna see what the mission tree offers us, and we're gonna start with something very simple at first, and that is beating up the Jadadi. So, I think I have read through this stuff here. So we're gonna read through Knolls. Knollish kind crossed the Salahat long ago to raid and conquer Bulvar, forming mighty kingdoms that thrived on the Bulvardi humans for centuries. While their rule was always shifting due to their warlike nature, it was not until Chaher landed and pushed them out of Bulvar with his mighty son of legions. Since those days, the Knolls have been forced to live on the edges of the desert, a handful of fragmented packs with no real power or position to strike back. While Tluk was consolidating power in Bulvar, Zokka had other plans. He and his pack pushed northeast into the kingdoms of Upper Sudan River. He failed us and pushed Salyant and Askasur back towards their respective capitals, killing the last Sun Elfin king of Askasur in the process. Through his conquest, Zokka became known as the Sun Eater and now seeks to devour all sources of Sura's light in Bulvar once and for all. So we're gonna be the Xasop cult, and we are, well, in Bulvar. We have something to read here right away. Ruler of the Eastern Sands. Moment after my birth, I saw the first sun. It hovered directly overhead, glaring down at me, shimmering in the heat and scorching my eyes. I was placed in the burning sand and groomed from nose tip to tail tip, but I never looked away. I gazed upon its radiance, and this was the first time I knew hunger. I grew, I ate, I traveled, I conquered, I remained ravenous. The first sun rose, day after day, taunting me with its succulence. I could only imagine the perfect mix of sweetness and spice, dabbling my tongue with its exotic flavors. But it remained stubbornly out of reach. I grew, I ate, I grew because I ate. The more I eat, the more I shall grow. This is the logic, and I knew. I shall grow tall enough to reach the first sun and pluck it from the sky, and consume it bite after bite after bite. I shall quench my thirst with its fires, it shall end my hunger with its light, and as I sought new feasts in these blaze-seasoned sands, I learned of another sun. The scouts painted a vivid picture. One I committed to memory. He was tall, they said, his skin terracotta, his hair matching the desert he claimed. His pack revered him, his greed, some new perversion of the first sun's dogma, was obeyed without question. He knew of me too, he sought to kill me, to end my dominion over these antique lands. The thought of him gnaws at me. He walks these sands as if they bow to him, but the dunes remember their true master, and soon as so will he. My jaws ache. The taste of his strength, of his ruin, oh what a feast he shall be. Come, vessel of the first sun, face me if you dare. Do you master's bidding? I salivate at the thought of our meeting. The perfect morsel to whet my appetite. So, we will gain claims on certain areas, and we have a very simple thing. We need to defeat Shadar in combat. In direct combat. And the moment we do that, we will basically push them back and nearly have won the war itself. There also seems to be something about finishing a mission, which will help with coring our new land. Good to know. So, at the moment, we have Zokka, the Devourer of Suns, in charge, who is a 1/3/5 and, of course, a powerful mage. We are a null, or we are nullish, which means that we are basically a little bit trade focused, a little bit subjugation focused. We're not very diplomatic in any way or shape, and we're also not very good at like collecting taxes, it seems. Military-wise, we are shock focused, and we have quite the losing fun. But we do take a little bit fire damage and are not that good at defending. We are null pack, which gives us well, we get a little bit less from raising, but we do get a decent chunk towards our military, and technically tributaries are very useful for us. Currently I don't think we have... Oh no, we do have tributaries, alright. We'll deal with that when it comes around. We have a few things here. Looks like we're gonna pick up some more... Oh, right, we had war. We are not gonna pick up any rivals. Financially, we're not doing too well. Who would have expected that for someone who is living in the middle of the desert? We start with limited side subjects and infantry shock. That's pretty nice. 0.15 is actually a pretty decent number at the beginning. Yeah, lovely. So, let's take a look at the missions. So we have 3 big ones. The first one is just literally, yeah, win this war. The second one is have demonic power, it seems. And, or basically one of the invocations active, okay. And the other one is having, well, having opinion and spy network on Siadan. Okay. Well, I guess I can start with one of these. So let's do that while we're doing our war. Just to have that done already. Good. So, we are a mage. We're not a very good mage, but we do have evocation. So we could put on war magic if we need to. So I'm not sure about these formables here. Like Disnolactept and Xurakel. So for now we're just gonna ignore that, basically. We do have the Nullish Demon Cult. We get a bonus towards Lantry Shock, towards our events, and we do have a specific Scholar. At the moment we have just more demonic power, which is nice. Because it seems like we do need demonic power. This is similar to the Patriarchy. Or the Orthodoxy in base EU4. Where we slowly but surely gain these points. We can also, I think, do this. Yep, initial local cult, which gives us demonic power. And more taxes. Which is quite nice. This doesn't cost me anything, right? You can initiate local cult in states of all on-roads are fully courts, also called of an accepted culture. 5% demonic power, unrest, and taxes. I mean, if that is the case, I guess I'll just do that. Right? We do need the demonic power. And getting more taxes sounds like a good thing. Okay, it seems like this one is it. Yeah. Which means that we have 15% here. That gives us more raising power gain, increases tech cost, but it also increases shock damage, and we slowly lose demonic power. Alright. We can also put on one of these, but I don't think I want that at the moment. Or do I actually? One of the invocations needs to be active. We could take the invocation of Hellfire for more shock damage right away. Or maybe the invocation of Blood makes more sense. Huh. I think I might even want the invocation of Blood. The thing is, if this is not gonna do much with 15%, and we do get a yearly demonic power reduction because we have demonic power, so I think using them right now might be the best idea. The only question is that kind of remains if we will reach our demonic power to 50. I think there was something where we can just burn down stuff. I'm not sure. We do have a bunch of guys here. Obviously, you guys are gonna give me... Actually, do you give me... No, we're gonna take military stuff here first. You're my vassals. You're marchers of mine. That's cool. You're gonna be sieging for me. Thank you very much. So, tribes. We have the weak after strong, which gives us more monarch power from tributary states. Lovely. What else do we have here? Organized sacrifices. This one gives us cost of ruler religion. And tributary subjects will give us demonic power. Interesting. At 10 tributaries we also gain interesting. So this one seems to be exclusive with each other. What does this one do? You will no longer gain demonic power when raising. No, thank you. It does reduce attack cost, but no, we're gonna take this one. I want more demonic power. All of it. What else do we have? Just share the spoils. How happy are you? 59. I don't think we need that much more. There we go. Larger tribal host, no question. Manpower. Neighbor rate, no question. New land, nothing here. What do we have here? No. I guess reduced research regulations might be interesting. But the question is if we're gonna let's struggle here. Oh, what's this? You will conduct a mass sacrifice in numbers of okay, this one. We basically will gain demonic power by raising this. Not Xasobult provinces. Xasob cult. Which will give us currently 5% demonic power. I guess we want to wait until we have more territory to do that. I assume that we cannot do this like constantly, obviously. Oh, we need to core things. Oh. Well, I guess I'll start with that as well. I think. Or maybe, wait. Maybe we actually do this now. Just to reduce the costs here. I'm not sure if that did if that did it. Okay, it has a 5-year cooldown. Good to know. Alright, either way, let's start this one. Good. We are fighting against Shadar. I know, we've already spent a few moments to do that. So we have Zokka in charge, and Zokka is pretty strong. So we are gonna have you go right here. I hope this is not a case of the mission tree falls apart as soon as Zokka dies in combat. I really hope that's not the case. We can't take loans from any of you, right? No. I could do... No, I can't do this, we're at war. Are you... You're at 40%. I don't think I need diplomatic reputation with any of this, right? Or at least I hope I don't. Yeah. I think I'd take reduced research regulations. I'm not sure if I'm gonna study something myself, but we'll see. We're also gonna take... Are we gonna take the Patron of the Arts? It feels correct. For now. Yeah, you know what? Here. That's not gonna really make a difference. We're gonna take a mercenary group. Because we are currently in a very important fight. And I want to get that one done as soon as possible. We will also start kick on the magic. Or we could technically take an advisor. Yeah, I guess we'll take one for this fight. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it when we're about to start a fight, not after. That's okay. I technically could use you to protect. Oh no, wait. We can raid coasts. What am I doing? Let's do that. So, you guys come together. We're gonna wait for the mercenaries to pop up here. We'll see where Cheddar pops up. So, we can do this, silly me. I'm not gonna royally marry any of you. How far can we go? Okay, that's the furthest. Lovely. You guys keep coming together. We lose a bunch of mercenary companies. Sure. I do want to find you big boy. There he is. Now you might thinking, oh, there's a lot of troops against only 12k. It's very necessary. I tell you that. It is very necessary. So, let me just quickly turn on war magic. So, we're gonna also turn on discipline. Because I don't want to lose this fight in any way or shape. See, he even attacks me. Do you see that? That's just insane. Really? Can't loot you? That seems odd. Okay, I guess we can't loot you. We have only 3 places that we can do this on. Interesting. So, let's just let this fight start real quick. I'm losing, so I'm gonna get rid of the mercenaries as soon as I can. So, yeah, as soon as it comes to shock, this is gonna be okay. Yeah, we win this. No worries. There we go. He breathes. The weight of his spear is familiar in his grasp, and the air is thick with the stink of blood, of smoke, of sweat, and charred flesh. But Jadar breathes still, and the cries of the dying fade to a distant murmur. Zokka looms before him, muscles thick and tight with demonic strength, breath fogging despite the temperature. The nose sheer size blots out the sun. He breathes. Jadar moves first. He lunges, lands singing, and aims straight at the pack lord's throat. Zokka is faster. A clawed hand intercepts the strike, warping wood and iron and bone alike. Pain shoots up his arm, but Jadar grits his teeth and swings with his offhand, driving a dagger towards the beast's side. It strikes through. Barely. Zokka snarls, ripping the blade free with a sickening ease. Spitting dust, Jadar adjusts his stance. Zokka watches and head tilted slightly. The emerald gleam of his eyes is transparent. There's no taunting glint or steely declaration. Only desire. Only hunger. He breathes. Again Jadar lunges. Again Zokka is faster. As the nose steps to the side, the light breaks through in full force, blinding the commander for a mortal moment. Zokka catches him mid-strike, shattering the spear and sinking his claws deep. Jadar bites back, a cry at the pain, twisting desperately in the grasp, but his enemy's strength is absolute. He's lifted as if he and his armor weigh nothing, feet kicking at a bloodying sound. Hot, putrid breath washes over his face. He meets the pack lord's eyes. Only desire, only hunger. Has Zoro betrayed him? Will the Sands remember him? What will he leave behind? With a final crushing bite, the commander swallowed. We're the good guys. I've just realized something, guys. Why am I only playing the bad guys lately? Whatever. We've played as Wyvern Heart, Masked Butcher. Life is also not really good. Now we're playing Zokka. Anyway. Nom 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 nom. So, what happens? We are gonna get all of this territory. Very cool. We are gonna get rid of you because you're expensive. And now we're gonna clean up the rest of these things here. The war is still not over yet. We will continue doing things. We gain all of these provinces, but at the moment we just need to wait for this stuff to be done. Which will take a second. Okay. You have just lost your general, so we're gonna go for the siege here. You're immediately black flagged. Can I reach this before you arrive? Is a question, because I would like you to be dead. So Siadan takes a little bit of that territory. They're not part of the war, but that's alright. There we go. Let me kill these guys. I mean, I do have you guys on sieging duty, do I not? Oh, you're not doing jack shit. Thank you. Oh, that's some dead harpies. Please occupy these provinces. I don't want any more annoying Jadali nonsense. Thank you very much. We are obviously gonna leave behind this. Oh, right. 1, 2, 3. God, I hate this. Sorry, let me just quickly organize this. All of you, we're gonna leave you guys behind for the siege. I mean, we have some manpower struggle, right? Let's make sure that nobody else is attacking this. And we can take all of that. I would prefer if we can loot that. You guys take 2 guys. Yeah, we look down. We're down to 2,000. That is already a hefty loss. Oh, favor tolerance? No. I mean, this would be... No, I don't think I want that penalty. I'm also gonna remove this guy here, because we don't have that much money. I can raise this, right? Yeah, let's do that. Big fan of raising. We're already at 41%, that's not bad. This one also gives us... this also gives horde unity, but more importantly we get a bunch of points. I want to get this coin and everything. That's what we do. Okay, otherwise we have everything. This didn't give us demonic power, right? Oh, we can raise you. Do I do that? Sure. Should have probably done that before coring it. Oh, well, we didn't core much, so I'm alright with it. Sure. If you're upset about that, tough luck. I'm gonna wait for New Dawn, just for the Dawn, because I want to see if I get any bonuses towards scoring. That's far more important. Oh, you guys are... Oh, technically I've lost development. Yeah, okay, I get it. So, you guys come over here. This one's empty. This is meaningless. This is also meaningless. You all guys are also gonna loot this stuff empty, I assume. So... Oh, this is all empty already. Then you guys are gonna go out. Come on. The fun thing is this is now a Lyena's thingy, and we cannot separate piece these guys. They probably, yeah, they've become a march because Jadar is gone. So, not sure why I needed that giggling, but it was very important. Oh, I probably should actually help out of this, right? Just to do that, that's actually pretty painful. You guys, there we go. Yoink, 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 yoink. No questions asked. Mine. Eat it. Literally. So. War over. We are done with that. Let's quickly pick some rivals. Askasura seems to be a perfect rival, because you're tiny. You guys sure, why not? And Davahal seems to be also a perfect rival. So. First step done. War 1. Second light. My father's a pack lord and I am my father's son. I've been told very little of the circumstances of my birth. I know that my mother was not a Knoll, but not her name, nor her character. I know that my father doesn't seem to miss her. The few words he said about her seem to indicate that he never particularly cared at all. All of his mortal desires seem to pale in the face of his divine urge. I know that I am necessary. Should my father pass before achieving his dream, his pack and goal will fall to me. That is the burden I must bear. The first sun rose and earned my father's ire. Its vessel now lies dead, half in the sand and half in the stomach. As it rises once more, does it know what is to come? Dawn. Zokka, son of Zokka, watches from across the great pyre. His gaze follows the pack lord as he paces back and forth, more dripping, saliva sizzling where it falls from his lips and hits the blackened ground. The air is ripe with the scent of elf and harpy flesh, half cooked over the hellfire. To the assembled gnolls, his father's greatest general and advisors, this is a feast, celebrating the greatest victory the pack has claimed thus far. To Zokka, son of Zokka, the smell is repulsive. He knows he is a disappointment, he knows his proclivities are unable to rest unlike the rest of peers, preferring quiet contemplation and meatless meals over the savage brutality they favor. A vegetarian Gnoll, what a joke, what a failure. He knows all of this well, and yet, no matter how hard he tries, he cannot change. His father lifts a hunk of flesh, almost as large as Zokka's head. Blood still coats the muscle and sinew in a sticky, sickening glaze. The boy almost gags, but keeps his composure. The future belongs to me, we all know it. The pack lord speaks, voice guttural. All chatter ceases, replaced by cheering and hollering. Zokka's own cheers is half-hearted, easily drowned out by the din. But the first sun still rises, my work is not done. The celebration rises to a fever pitch, but his father's words echo around the pyre, as audible as ever. As Xurtirwerts before me and the great Xas before them, Bulva is mine to claim. Zokka shivers despite the growing heat of the fire. At dawn, with the light of 100 pyres, I will proclaim the new Xas, the last Xas. And all shall know, all shall understand. So we have a choice, because bloodshed is a universal language, that's a lot of text, and because our attentions cannot be twisted if I use their own tongue. So, the first one turns us into a kingdom, gives us admin points. We will not be allowed to demonsterize, and we get claw grip. Land attrition, corporation cost, supply, claims and claims. This modifier will be removed at the end of the Age of Monsters. All permanent claims gained from Zokka's mission will be temporary instead. We can claim on Oscar and that's Sekdir. And Zokka would sooner eat the cat eyes than claim the Stewardship of the Sorrow. Good to know. The other one does also kingdom admin points. Will not be allowed to start the process of demonsterization. That's the same thing. Paw marks. Aggressive expansion impact and province war score cost. This modifier will also be removed. And all claims will be permanent. And we once again will sooner eat the cat eyes than claim the Stewardship of the Sorrow. So basically we decide between those two modifiers and if we get claims permanently or not. So this one gives us, I mean the only useful thing here in my opinion is the core creation cost. This one gives us aggressive expansion and province war score cost. I think I like that more, even though core creation cost is very powerful. Also it makes stuff permanent, which I just like because I'm not very fast, but that's a different story. So, yes. Because our intentions cannot be twisted if I use their own time. So. So we don't get any bonuses towards this, but what we can do is, of course, burn down everything that is holy to them. Oh. Oh, we gain demonic power? Am I just stupid and not able to read? Does it matter if we would have a cult thing active? I don't know. Let me just quickly burn some more stuff down. But okay, that's literally everything. So, Zokka's Indeed. I'm not sure if this one gives me any bonus thingy. Could do. Huh. I guess I'll just activate something. I mean, we are now at peace. Maybe I'll just activate one of the economic bonuses. Or maybe I just take the combat stuff. No, manpower, courage, speed. Right, manpower, courage, speed. We are really low on that. Invocation of blood. There we go. Still, this is allowed. Okay, it does the same thing. Alright. I do not understand why my father seeks the first son. He speaks of it as a conquest or some great revenge, or a necessity. Always his words are tinged with longing, as though it holds some missing part of him. But then I watched him devour the commander. I saw the joy he took in it. I saw his triumph. I don't think there's some secret design he has yet to teach. I think his motivation is simple. He wishes to eat the first son out of want. He likes how it burns, and how it doesn't burn out, and he wants to become something just as eternal. I don't know if I want the same thing. Sometimes I think I inherited only his fur. Alright, we get +2 admin, and we get afflatus. We get +2 demonic power. Sure, I'll take that. That's quite nice. For this one, oh, I didn't even check this one here. Oh. Oh, this is literally just own everything. I see. We eat. That's this, literally. Okay. We do need still more opinion. We do need spy network as well. I'm not really good at, I guess, at spying, but we'll see. So, what do you want? 9 development, 100 ducats, or has a temple. Oh, this would just upgrade the temple, so we do need to get this one to temple. Oh, I guess I need to find that research first. Good to know. This here. All owned surrounding provinces have less than 50% local autonomy. We need units. Askasur belong to me, and Sektia also belongs to me. Okay, that's basically my next conquest then. And this one is... all provinces here are not the Jat. Huh. How the hell do we achieve that? I mean, I guess we can... we don't really have much missionary strength. It sounds like they had a choice here for missionary strength, right? No. I do get some missionary strength from this here, but not much. Do I throw them out? Is that what I'm doing? I feel like there's no other real way I can do this than throw... I mean, I guess there's some other stuff here as well. I mean, I guess I need to core the stuff first. Oh, lovely. Oh, that actually nearly fits perfectly. What the hell is this? Maybe if we core it and do everything, then this will help. I mean, otherwise this takes quite a while. Do I have a guy here? I do have a missionary strength guy here, but it's not like... I mean, The territory needs to be gone. Accepted culture. Chad itself. Do we accept these cultures even? I don't think I'm... Maybe you guys are gonna give me a boon towards that. I don't know. But for now it seems like we're just gonna have to fight you guys. For this one, I do need to get rid of autonomy. Oh, let's actually this just takes a second, really. Okay. You guys come together over here. I think I want to do this right away. This fight. While you guys work on this. Build a supply network as well. That's gonna be awkward if it fails. Oh wait, do I not want to just eat you? Oh, I feel like that makes actually more sense. Yeah. Let's actually do this one real quick. Before I move away. I'm gonna do a monstrous conquest. You ally 2 suckers a bit, good for you. I'm too dumb to click buttons. I mean, we are missing manpower, there's that. Okay, do we catch you? Please? Yes, we do. Oh, father and son. Adrelian had seen his father die. Who the hell is Adrelian? It's not me. He had cleanly finished off his assailants, casting off their bodies into the grown pile of no corpses around him. He had swept his gaze across the battlefield, taking in the horror, valiantly ignoring the pit in his chest and the wound in his side. His eyes had halted on his father, an elf larger than life, the strongest, smartest, most competent man he had ever known. He watched the man cry out. He had heard the crunch of teeth meeting teeth, breaking through skin and skull and brain. He felt his knee, lungs empty. He had begged Zuriel, begged for the wretched moment to have been a simple trick of the light. Even as the enemies swarmed him, shattering his ankles and scorching his torso with their foul fire. Now he's here. Adrelian doesn't know how exactly he has broken free. The rusted chains that had cut into his wrists lie shattered in the sand. His assigned guard lies next to them, throat wet with still warm blood. The same which even now stains Adrelian's own teeth. He crawls, dragging himself through the dust, and his fingers fail to curl, and the sun begins to rise. Then and only then does he cry out, voice dry and cracking, yet still somehow managing to summon aid. He is given no time to recover. Unable to protest, he is slung across the back of one of the Mansie that found him. They walk for days, for weeks, evacuating villages of humans, elves and harpies alike, swelling their numbers 100-fold. Then and only then do they cross into Davahal, their eyes upon the gates of Dahem. Then and only then does Anbennar let himself hope once again. All on provinces following a creed of the Sun Cult will see their population depart with Anbennar. Cylindan's Chad population will be abandoned to their fate. Okay. And we're gonna end this episode here. So like always, like subscribe shenanigans. I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!